So the next question is, can you share a verse of the Quran or Hadith or any Islamic principle that helped you in these challenging moments? Haji Hadiza, you go ahead. Or if you need more time, then let me know.
No. I'm smiling because, I already said one to you. But the first one that comes to mind is, La yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha. Allah does not place a burden on any soul that it is heavier for it or too much for it to carry. So as I said, if he brings you to it, he will take you through it. You might question your ability, but for the fact that that verse is there, and it's repeated severally, then it is for us to know that whatever comes our way, it is because we have been created with the capacity. Sometimes we doubt that capacity, but the Creator knows that we can. So this is one. And then the other one is, in the remembrance of Allah, do hearts find peace.
Yeah.
So that as well, I love that because it is so true. And as I said to you, even if it is listening, to the verses, even if it is reading it, even if it is just the dhikr or the dua or the salah. And sometimes when you're in a situation, I find this, very much, and I open the Quran and I read it, and it's just speaking to me to that situation.
Yeah.
So it just confirms to me that, that Allah is there, and this is his guidance. So this is the second one. Then the third one is, Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel.
Yeah.
Allah is sufficient. Allah suffices, us all in everything that happens. And the verse that says, when my servant asks you about me, tell him I am near, that I respond to the call of the one who calls upon me. And that Allah is closer to us than our jugular vein. So when things become too much, I just place my hand there and I feel the pulse, and I know that Allah is closer to me than that vein. So these are verses of the Quran that I know they're names of Allah as well. He's given us his names that tell us who he is. Al-Mujib, the responsive one, the answerer of prayers. You have Al-Wahhab, he is the supreme bestower, the giver of gifts. He is Al-Alim, he is all-knowing, he is the omniscient. Allah is all aware. So whatever situation we're in, and Allah is also the owner of the ever full storehouse. So when we're talking about, resources, when we're talking about material things, it used to make me panic before, when I would just think, there's no money in my account. But now, as I say to people, when there isn't anything, then that is when I know for sure something is coming. And it does come over and over and over, again. So the verse that tells us that we should believe like the birds that fly out with nothing, and they fly out and they go and they meet their provisions and they come back with full bellies. So it is only for us to believe and to submit that today, because I have lost, my job is not is not the end of it, that there is something coming. For as long as I believe, that Allah is there, Allah is Al-Razak, Allah is Al-Muqit, the nourisher, the sustainer. He's the provider. So it is just, there's so many, but these are the ones that, that come to mind right now.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing those. I had goosebumps. Thank you very much.